Alright, so this is your boy DJ Surround here, Bo James Preventure. I just installed this Innofader Pro on this Numark DM950. Now, as you can see here, it works very well. It's right off the rail, literally. It's coming in right there. I mean, just off the rail. I'll turn it up so you can hear it, maybe. Alright. Alright, I adjusted it so that the cutting is really close. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and take this apart so you can see just how I did it. Okay, so this is what we have here. We have three boards. Here we have this board, which this switch here on this board has to be switched to external. Okay, that's all the way that way towards that board. Okay, and this wire doesn't do anything. You tape that up. It's for other mixers. This board doesn't do anything for this mixer. It's for another mix. It's for other mixers. Okay, and then you have two of these B wires, which are these red and black wires, 2-pin connectors, and we have one that goes over to our next board, which is our main board over here. Okay, this is the third board that you're supplied with in the kit. And on this board you have a switch, and it has to be on the on position. Okay, so that has to be moved to the on position. It says it right on it. Alright, so now we have to mod this clip, which is your actual fader clip. So you have to pull all the pins out of your fader clip, which is 5 of them, and we're going to get into the routing of that after. And then you're supplied with this this clip, so you just put the wires from your old clip into this clip. Okay, so that's simple enough. It's just pin removal and put the pins back in. So this is your main Innofader board right here, and this is the Innofader right here. So it just comes right off the Innofader into this. We'll get into it more after. I want to get into our power clip because we have to mod this as well. Okay, so this plugs in right here. All right, and originally there's 7 wires, which there still is 7 wires, but they were all black. Okay, so now what we did was we took pin number 2 and we changed it to a red wire on our B clip, and we inserted it into here, which is the second one on this board, which is the auxiliary board. Alright, so external board, I'm sorry. And then the pin number 4 is the black wire on this one. Okay, so 2 is the red and 4 is the black. Alright, then the 2 wires that we removed from that clip get put into here. Okay, so, and basically how it works is number 2 is the second pin on this one, and number 4 is the first pin on this one. Alright, so that's simple enough. I mean, you just pull the pins, you can lift them little plastic tabs, and the pins pop right out. Alright, so then we have one more B wire, and it just stays how it is, and it goes, plug it into this third slot on this board, and then it comes over to our main board, and it gets plugged in to right there. Alright, that's 2 3-pin connectors, and we're sticking it right in the middle of the 2 3-pin connectors. So there's 6 pins in a row, and the middle 2 get our clip. Okay, this switch has to be on the on position. And now we're going to get into modifying our fader cable. Okay, our fader cable, which might seem daunting, but it's really not. Okay, it's really easy. Alright, so you remove all 5 pins from the fader cable. You can do them one at a time, which that's probably the best way to do it. So the clip is labeled number 1 right here. This clip is labeled number 1. Number 1 gets the black and white wire. Okay, and then from there it goes, your second pin off your fader cable goes into number 2. Your third pin goes into number 3. Your fourth pin goes into number 8, the A slot on this one, and then your fifth one goes to number 7. So them are the only 2 that are different. So you just go right in a row until you get to number 4, and then that goes to the 8th pin, and the 5th pin goes to the 7th pin. All right, so that's pretty simple, straightforward. And like I said, this one right, this multicolored wire set, you just put that right in the shrink wrap. So the whole board, everything, all of this, just like that, goes inside of one of them tubes right here. Goes inside of one of these. Slide it right in. Alright? And now, all you have left to do is plug your Innofader in to this board. So, really, and then a piece of shrink wrap will go right over the whole deal of this one too. So you end up with 2 pieces of shrink wrap, and it works out pretty awesome. So this is the little cable off of the Innofader. Goes right into the other side of this board. Right there. Alright. It's actually, I got it like all mumble jumbled up on here, but let's see if I can fix it up and get a better view at it. There you go. Alright, there it is. Right there, it plugs right into that board, which is the main board with the on switch on it. And then the other end, which is this clip right here, plugs right into right there. And after that, all you have to do is isolate the Innofader itself, which the Innofader should be facing the rear on this model. It should be facing the rear of the mixer, the adjustments. And you can still pull the Innofader out and adjust it from the top. And on this particular model, you only have to put the rubber O-rings that they supply you with, the rubber adhesive gaskets that they supply you with, on the Innofader and the faceplate. Where you mount the faceplate to the mixer, it won't matter. So you only need 2, and it won't raise the height of the the fader itself. It's really nice and flush and better than original. I also, I don't know if you noticed, but I taped these up too, so everything's kind of taped up. But so these are the only 2 mods you really have to do. You have to mod this one, and you have to mod, like I said, your actual fader cable itself. Other than that, it's a pretty straightforward installation. I hope this really helps you guys out. This is Innofader Pro, and I want to thank Elliot for taking the time and going through it with me and helping me out in a few instances. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later. This is DJ Surround, out. Bo James, baby.